Everybody, and welcome to ESO Daily. I'm your host, Mysticraven. All right, just want to give a quick update what's going on. Okay, so good news is I do have my Summerset Beta access. It is a closed test, okay, which, I was in last year's closed test for Morrowind. That's good news. It's really good news. I'm always happy to do testing, but I'm watermarked. So for anybody who doesn't know what watermarked means, it means only certain content creators will be able to stream content without NDA penalty. So by me agreeing to the terms and conditions of my test, I am under complete lockdown for NDA. So that means I will not be able to review patch notes until open beta or watermark is removed. I will not be able to stream anything from Summerset. I mean, anything. I won't be able to talk about anything currently in Summerset until NDA is lifted. Now, certain content creators do have access to stream, to talk, and go over patch notes. I, however, am not going to be allowed to do that because I am watermarked. And like I said, watermarked means my entire screen has my user ID plastered all over it. I'm not upset about it. I'm not mad. I just wish that I would be able to do that for my viewers. Now, recommendations for content creator. I'm going to give you my personal recommendation for a content creator who it will be most likely covering it. I don't know. Is Zionode. Okay. So Zionode probably isn't watermarked. Now, I'm not saying anything against the other content creators. I just think Zai is going to be able to cover this. Plus, he usually does interviews with devs at some point in time during, between the testing and launch. So, if anything, I would recommend, if Zionode is going to be covering this content, please go check out his channel and, whatever. Now, if you want me to cover this type of content, I don't have enough subs for ZOS to justify lifting my NDA. Now, I can't say anything. You could submit a ticket requesting ZOS to say, hey, can you please let ESO Daily do this? I don't know if they would honor that. I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever. But from this point on, I will be doing my testing for the Summerset. Unfortunately, just can't talk about it. Can't do nothing. I am literally locked down, guys. So it's unfortunate. But phase 2, though there's phases. So I'm in phase 1 test right now. That's closed. Phase 2 will be open. When it opens, I will be able to go over all the patch notes, all the changes. NDA will be lifted. Phase 2 is usually, we're looking at about 2 weeks prior to release. Usually, typically in timeline. Let me check out the comments. So usually within 2 weeks prior to release is when phase 2 kicks in. So that's when I'll be able to cover all the content. So it's unfortunate. We still will be somewhat restricted, but it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Yo, Sylvia, welcome to stream. What's wrong, Mystic? I thought you would be going in deep on PTS. No, I'm on PTS. That's why I came on here. So I was already logged in. Except I'm under NDA. I'm locked down. So that means you can hop on Xbox. Right. NDA sucks. I agree to terms and conditions, though. Yo, Loon, what's up? Welcome to the streams. Yo, Storm, what's up? So, yeah. I just, I agree to the terms and conditions. When you do that, I now no longer can do anything about Summerset. So until my NDA is lifted. So I literally now can't talk about nothing about Summerset until my NDA is lifted. Like I said, I can't review patch notes. I can't do nothing. I'm locked down. So, You know, and I'm used to it though. You know, I'm completely accustomed to this. So I was a closed tester for other companies in alpha phases, but beta phases usually see this until open beta. Even in open beta, there's sometimes NDAs. ZOS is usually, you know, particular when they do that on forums. But unfortunately, only certain content creators will be able to discuss these things during phase 1 testing. So, and go check out Zionode. That's who my personal recommendation is. You know, because I just like people with an unbiased opinion when they go through testing. Oh my God, Sylvia, thank you. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot. Wow, thank you. Thank you. What happened? Nothing. I am in I have my beta access. I'm just watermarked. I'm under NDA. So I will not be able to cover any Summerset until phase 2, until NDA is lifted. But my recommendation is Zionode. So long as he's not watermarked, I highly doubt he is. There are, I believe, certain content creators already streaming. ZOS just can't justify my, you know, content creating for Summerset at this point. I don't know. In my opinion, it's a very biased approach, but I understand it from a company's standpoint. So I have no personal feelings, or I don't harbage any personal whatever. I'm more accustomed to it from a player's perspective. So I'm just under NDA. What's going on? What part under the NDA? The entire thing, David. And only specific content creators have complete open access to do as well, not completely open. They have certain access that they can cover. You know, that they can stream. They're not watermarked. But when you have a watermark on your screen, that literally is like a flag saying, don't stream it, don't talk about it. Here it is. You're locked down. You agree to those terms and conditions. You can be penalized by being kicked out of the beta, which I do not want to be. Or even worse, I could get suspension of an account, and I know my accounts are linked, and that's not worth it either. So I unfortunately will not be able to talk about any of the content until phase 2, which I'm anticipating about 2 weeks, but I don't know. Once again, it's not my time window. It's ZeniMax. So, I mean, I'm just not... I just wanted to let my viewers know I will be on PTS. I just won't be able to talk about anything. I'm just locked down. Yeah, you can even read them on the website, right? Crazy. You can't discuss patch notes. So many people went over them. I can't. Not allowed. I'm not allowed. They are. I'm not. So... stakes, but it is what it is. I will be going over it during phase 2. Phase 2 I will be able to. Right now I can't. So it just sucks. I was allowed to stream it last night. Yep. And that's good. I recommend Zai. So I do recommend that you guys watch Zai. He'll be able to go over it. I can't. I don't have thousands of whatever. And if I ever do get that big, and I get privileged to do that, I probably will have a nice talk with some of the people and be like, you know what, forget it. If some people are under NDA, I'll be under NDA. So it's a way to bottleneck people. I don't like that. Some people are allowed freedom of speech, some people aren't. Whatever. So, you know, it is what it is. No problem, of course. Hope you're counting down. Oh, yeah, definitely. I look forward to playing with you again sometime soon, Sylvia. Thanks again. Well, week 2 is always better. Right. I never bank anything on the first opening 2 weeks. Phase 1, I don't bank anything. We can always expect changes and whatever. So I don't anticipate, you know, I don't hold anything until phase 2 anyways. So it's just like, you know, I'm going to be doing streams. People are going to ask me, you know, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? There's a lot of things I'm going to think. I just won't be able to talk about it. So, whatever. It sucks. It sucks so bad. So it's crazy. Yeah, but, you know, overall, I'm looking forward to testing it, to go over it, submitting feedbacks, and that's one thing I really do look forward to in the testing phases. Because once again, we can't anticipate what will and what won't, but it's very important as a tester to do the testing. So that's what I'm always there for, you know, trying to say, oh, okay, well, this looks good. You know, here's a bug. Oh, wait a minute. This could, you know, use, you know, something. I'm seeing this. You know, you could submit questions. You know, they're busy. You're just there trying to, like, pinpoint stuff, break it down. So, and some things they'll take in suggestions, some things they won't. You know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm just happy that, once again, I was honored to be able to receive the closed invite. And I'm looking forward to getting into that once again and checking it out. But I just won't be able to talk about it. So it sucks in that aspect, because I know a lot of my viewers, you know, watch me specifically, who want my feedback. But once again, I am really excited to see what ZOS will implement throughout these changes, and what will go from, you know, testing, and what will make it live. So that's another thing that I really always look forward to, you know, how much the testers will impact, you know, the finalized product. So I'm really looking forward to seeing, you know, how can we make a positive change in the end. That's another thing I'm looking forward to. So yeah, just, you know, you want to stay positive, and you want to be like, you know, oh, okay, you know, I'm doing something really good for the company. I'm doing something good for my community, and it gives me a really good insight about how to approach these changes in the future. So, yeah, really, really looking forward to it. I think it was a health one I got to make, but I wasn't sure. But if not, it was Magica. Yeah, health. So, yeah, definitely. But once my NDA is lifted, I will do streams. I'll cover the content. I'll cover all the sets. Patch note updates will change weekly, or if not, you know, probably weekly. So we can anticipate, you know, within 4 changes of patch notes within launch. And like I said, once those NDAs are lifted, I will go over the most relevant points. And I hope to get with a couple of the players that I got to play with last year, because there are a lot of big names in the PTS. So it's character transfer phase, so it's really cool. I will get to probably check out a couple of the players that I got to play with last year. Some players aren't no longer around, but for me personally, I do enjoy, you know, getting on there with some of the players that I'm more accustomed with, and grouping up and checking out things. So I'm really looking forward to it. Really, really am. So let me check out the comments, and then I'll wrap this up. Dreadhorn chest, that's not too bad of a drop though. Well, I got you, bro. NDA can't stop speculating new builds for tank, DPS, and healers with all the info we need to know about Summerset Isles. Right, correct. Like 2H counting as a 2-slot opens up new builds with crafting, jewelry, etc. Yeah, so that's the one thing, like, is going to be really good for you guys, because with the current content creators that's discussing it, who have access to that, you will be able to speculate how you're going to approach your content. So that's a positive. But I will continue my daily streams. It just will not be based upon anything with Summerset currently. Now that will change within, you know, probably 2 weeks or so. I can anticipate. Once again, I don't have a certain feeling any way about it. It's just like, people are going to ask me when they log into my stream, have you been on the beta? Have you been in Summerset? The answer to that, yes. Can I talk about it? No, I cannot. I am completely, as soon as you log in, you agree to the NDA right from the rip. right from the rip, I got locked to the NDA. It is what it is. So, you know, it's unfortunate, but it's just the way it is. So, where's that motif? I want to bank this stuff. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to call this. I got to do a couple of things. But just wanted to give a heads up. People are going to ask, am I on beta? Yes, I'm in the beta. Can I talk about Summerset? No. Can I stream Summerset? No. Can I go over patch notes? No, I can't do none of that. So, it is what it is. But I will keep you guys updated when the NDA is released. Please continue to check out Zynode. That's my brother anyways. That's my European brother. He will usually also try to get with the devs and stuff, do an interview. I really am a strong promoter of his content. So, and then I would like, hopefully, what I'm hoping is if one of the content creators have access and they're allowed to stream it, to showcase, because me personally, I would showcase the class healers, the other class healers. The other, you know, that's what I do. I'm not saying they will. It's unfortunate. Most of them don't. But they're like some of the changes, I would like them to showcase those changes live. But I don't know. You know, I don't know. It is what it is. So we laugh out loud. We need code words. Try shackle breaker and Hunding's Xbox. Yeah, right. No. I know Zoss watches my channel. Obviously, they listen to some of my suggestions and they implement it. So I'm aware Zoss has me kind of like, you know, monetized or not monetized, monitored. Sorry, monitored. So unfortunately, though, if there was any indication that I was like, you know, doing anything, I could get banned. I'm not going to get banned for it. So once again, you guys could submit tickets and ask them, say, hey, can you let ESO Daily cover this content? Not saying they would, but, you know, I don't know. So, but it sucks, but it's a good thing. I understand. It's a company's decision, and sometimes it's out of certain people's hands. It is what it is. It sucks, but at the same time, phase 2, that's the most important part of it, everything anyways. So when they lift my NDA, I'll be able to discuss it. I'll be able to go over it. I will, and we'll get down to it. I'll let you guys know what I've done, what I've tested. We'll go over all those things when I can do it. But up until this point, I will be on PTS. I'll still do my daily show, and we will be covering things as much as I can when I can. So there's the update. So anyways, I do want to thank everybody for watching. Once again, Sylvia, thank you for that lovely donation. I appreciate it. I can't wait till you're back on the PS. Look forward to grouping up with you again. Keep in mind, guys, that, you know, I do try to play with, you know, a lot of the people who watch me. So I will be on Xbox tomorrow and this weekend as well. So I look forward to that as well. And then tomorrow I'll be on PC. So, yep, guys, thank you so much for everything. This is Mysticraven, this ESO Daily. Once again, thank you for watching, and as always, have a nice day.